Hey there, YouTube. Let's do another collection update. Probably going to be one of the last ones for 2023. I got 3 records and then a CD that's technically not death metal. I should have put it into my to a black metal update, but it came in after that. So unfortunately, but I still want to shout it out on this channel. So let's go ahead and get started. So thank you. I just want to say thank you really quickly for all of the support, awesome feedback that I've been getting on my top death metal albums videos. I put it in a 5-part series. All 5-part series, all 5 parts of the videos are out. And then I also compile it together for one long, huge ass video. Those are all live right now. So links in the description. It's a playlist. I made a playlist to make it really easy for you guys to watch it all. I also dropped my favorite EPs, demos, and splits video. Not as many on that one. I feel like I didn't listen to a whole lot of those this year. So that is also live. This is pretty much the final week of my videos for 2023. I'm going to take a break, a much needed break. I think I've been uploading for a long time. And I know a lot of people do this every single day. Like Justin does it every single day. But man, I have got so much shit going on in my life right now with the holidays and with work we do like Q1 planning, and it's just been insanely busy. And so I need a little bit of a break from sitting in front of the computer screen. Gonna go spend some time with my family over the holidays and just reset for 2024. But let's go ahead and get started. So I made an order on Blast Beat Vinyl once again. If you guys haven't seen the trend lately, that has been like my main source of vinyl records at the moment. They've just been getting tons of shit in that I've been wanting on vinyl records. So some classic death metal that I, funny enough, did never owned on vinyl. And I've always just owned them on CD and tape. And I've always wanted to get them in vinyl, and that is, of course, Cryptopsy. So the first one was Blasphemy Made Flesh. I don't need to talk about Cryptopsy. You guys all know who Cryptopsy is. These first 2 albums that they put out are like crucial brutal death metal for me, crucial death metal for me as a whole. Some of my all-time favorite albums. I still listen to these all the time. And I've missed out on so many reissues over the years. And when I started collecting vinyl records, I put an emphasis on getting new stuff and not so much of getting the older stuff that I have owned on other formats, but not on vinyl. So I finally bit the bullet and got these. I saw they went live on the site, and I was like, these can be kind of pricey, especially for the fact of who put this out. I'm just going to grab them. So this is a Hammerheart Records pressing. I'm not sure when they came out, but I'm pretty sure it was fairly recent. The hype sticker says, "Just relax, this may hurt a lot. Cryptopsy's path to death metal domination started here." Cayenne blue and gold vinyl. So Hammerheart Records. Hammerheart, I meant to check. I forgot where they're based out of. It's kind of off the cuff collection update here. They're in the Netherlands, so they're Dutch. Okay, so pretty pricey to get into the United States. So this album, the first 2 Cryptopsy albums are just like cream of the crop, perfect 10 out of 10 albums for me. I listen to them all the time. I don't think I need to talk about the music. You guys obviously know them. Their middle discography, even Whisper Supremacy and Then You'll Beg, once Lord Worm was no longer in the band, I'm one of those people that has kind of just didn't care too much after that, unfortunately. But I have recently gone back and listened to some of those middle albums ever since their new album As Gomorrah Burns came out this year, just to go back and see it. Whisper Supremacy and Then You'll Beg is really not that bad, and I might pick those up. Once Was Not, The Unspoken King, and then self-titled Cryptopsy. I still need to really do a full listen through of those, but Cryptopsy has been one of those bands where I've always been like first 2 albums and that's it. And I don't do that a lot with a lot of bands, but this album is just I probably prefer this over None So Vile, but None So Vile obviously is iconic. So let's show you the record here. Let me just organize my fucking desk. That's just a goddamn disaster. The top tier lists and the whatever else I've been doing. I got shit everywhere. I got to get my life back in order. My God. So my only criticism, and I'm sure this is probably because they maybe, I don't know if they didn't have the original files or what, is I'm not too sure. Is the cover art is a little bit blurry. I'm not, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. It's not too bad, but other than that, it sounds good. It's a pretty good reissue. So I guess that's all that really matters to me at this point. Like I said, I already own this on CD and stuff like that. So here's the printed inner sheet on the inside. And then it also comes with a poster. I said poster, not a poser. God, could you imagine? Fucking poser jumps out of your package. And it's just the album cover. So there you go. Actually, it looks pretty good on the camera, but when you're up close, you kind of, it's got a little bit of a pixelation, a little bit of blurriness there. It happens. Not a big deal. I'm not a person that super nitpicks that stuff. And then this is a colored record. This is just what Blast Beat had. Hello, animal. This is just what Blast Beat had on their website. If there was plain black, I probably would have just picked that up because I like the classic blacks for the old school death metal albums. Man, there's a lot of noises coming out of my computer right now. But anyway, it's that gold and blue merge. It looks awesome. Goes really well with the album cover. Again, I don't think I need to really explain a whole lot of this album. Like, you guys know it, right? You know this album. It's just simply fucking phenomenal. Some of the goddamn best death metal, I'm going to be honest with you. I need to make my all-time, like, top 10 death metal albums video. Maybe I'll work on that for the end of the year. But just overall, drumming, guitars, vocals, everything about this album is perfect to me. Maybe even this might be the top 10 album of mine. So there's that one. And then here is None So Vile. The hype sticker says, a must-have for any fan of extreme death metal, a timeless, essential, definitive, and sickening masterpiece. I agree with that. I'm going to be honest. Like, you know, this is the one that everybody knows Cryptopsy for. And for a long time, I have said, like, hey, this is a classic, iconic album. But generally, if I pick them off the shelf, it's Blasphemy Made Flesh that I listen to. So this is just plain black. This is what Blast Beat had in stock. Again, another Hammerheart Records pressing. Printed inner sheet there. Some nice band promo pictures. And lyrics on the other side. And then this also came with a poster as well. There you go. I like when they do posters that's just of the album cover. Sometimes I don't mind if they throw a poster in there that's like different. Maybe some more cool artwork that the artist did just for the actual like pressing. But sometimes I really hate when they do posters that just has absolutely nothing to do with the album. Or it's just like a band photo and the band photo is really dumb looking. Okay, I'm not going to re-sleeve this on camera right now. But, yeah, I like when they do the album covers. I'm one of those people. Again, this is just classic black. The stickers are just the album cover. So, again, these sound great. I listened to them yesterday after I got them in. Was super excited about it. If you're looking for these albums and you're in the U.S., you don't want to pay for shipping, I'm pretty sure Blast Beat probably still has them in stock. And then Hell's Headbangers in those places, they always get these Hammerheart production or records in stock. So yeah, I should have dried my hair. It's wet and it's driving me nuts. Anyway, blabbing. Okay, and then finally the last album that I got in was the new Jarhead Fertilizer that just came out a couple of weeks ago. This was on my top albums of the year list. And this is their second full-length album. This is out on Closed Casket Activities. This is pretty much grind death metal with a little bit of grindcore thrown in there. But definitely more death metal. This is called Carceral Warfare. Members of Full of Help. This is their other band that they have out. And this is very good. It is heavy. It's crushing. It's got that maniacal kind of grind sound here and there. A little bit of a sampling here. There's that spot gloss, as you can see. It says Jarhead Fertilizer on there. And then Carceral Warfare, which is a nice touch. Here's the album artwork, which is a prison with some naked ladies playing cards and this one woman who is doing some things. And then the back. It also comes with a pretty hefty book in here, and it is just all these collages of pictures with vocals. This is actually upside down. And stuff that are pretty hard to read, but it is a nice book. It looks pretty cool. I like that aesthetic. This sold out. The first several variants of this sold out before I was able to pre-order it. So I got this variant, which I don't remember what it was called, but it's like clear with black smoke. But there was a couple of other ones that sold out beforehand. But yeah, anyway, it didn't matter. I would have gotten it if it's just plain black. So yeah, it's still available though. They haven't completely sold out of the record yet. They make so many different variants. And the good thing about Closed Casket is they sell out of the record, they repress it like 70 other times after that. So yeah, this is a great album. I think it's better than their first one. I loved their first one, Product of My Environment, that came out in 2021. But this one I definitely think is a progression. They've progressed their sound. It's a lot heavier. It's got more of that. It does have a little bit of the like grind aspect into it. I think a little bit more so than it did in the last album. At least that's what I've heard. The band is out of US, but you should definitely check this out. Fantastic album. Like I said, one of my favorite albums to come out this year. So those are the records that I have. What time am I? 11 minutes? Cool. That's the recent albums that I've gotten to my collection, but I did get another CD in the mail finally. I finally came around to ordering this. This is technically a black metal. But, yeah, you guys know who this is, right? Mordant Rhed. Fucking awesome-ass YouTube channel. I'm a huge fan of the work that he does. He puts a lot of effort into his videos. He's done several interviews with, like, Vincent Crowley, a couple with Justin from Hell's Headbangers. This is the black metal band, Mordant Rhed. Fuck Your Feeble World. This is the EP or demo? I can't remember. That was put out on, like, a DVD case. And I finally got around to ordering it off of Bandcamp. The only fucking thing is goddamn the post office. Like, they just take their shit and they stomp on it and broke the case, but it's not a big deal. I've got 100,000 DVD cases that I could replace this with because I have a whole entire DVD collection that just sits in a box right now. I can't remember the last time I played a DVD. Just wanted to shout out. This is good stuff if you're looking for another black metal band to listen to. I really, really enjoy this. Just heavy and crushing and just sinister and dark as hell. Fantastic vocals. Definitely check it out. Here's the inside sheet there. But yeah, Mordant Rhed, I feel like probably every single person that subscribes to his channel might actually watch these videos. I'm not too sure, but you guys probably already know. If you're subscribed to me, you're 1000% subscribed to Mordant Rhed, so you know who this is. So shout out to this. Check it out. I think there were still some copies left on Bandcamp. Every time they release something, it sells out relatively fast, so I finally was able to snag this. But yeah, so major support. Link in the description to the channel. Hopefully someday we can do some sort of a collab. Would love to do a video. But I doubt it'll happen before the end of the year. Maybe next year. That'll be on the roadmap for next year. That's all that I have today. A few more videos out this year. Got a couple of cool things coming. I'm excited about it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.